Tensions boiling over amid the ongoing Catholic clergy sex abuse scandal. This weekend, one of the top U.S. leaders in the Catholic Church, Washington, D.C., Cardinal Donald Wuerl, confronted inside the church during his Sunday Mass after he asked the congregation for their prayers for Pope Francis.
We need to hold close in our prayers and our loyalty our Holy Father, Pope Francis.
That did not go over well with some people, and it led one angry churchgoer to lash out. Watch this. Wow, that is quite a moment. And my next guest, Mary Challinor, was also at the Mass, and she became so frustrated with what was being said by Cardinal Wuerl that she decided to physically turn her back to him during the course of what he was saying. Mary, thank you very much for being here. That couldn't have been easy for you. What made you decide to do that?
I come from a family with a long history of being very devout Catholics, but protesting what we find inappropriate at the same time. As a little girl, I walked out of a Mass in the shrine where the Pope was talking about the birth control encyclical, holding my father's hand, and I just listened to what the Cardinal was saying, and I felt like this is the same thing we've been hearing, that we had this huge grand jury report, and there's no difference. He's asking for forbearance, he's asking for forgiveness, and I just thought, it's not enough. It's not enough anymore. And I felt like I had a right to protest in my church silently and respectfully, and that's why I turned around.
Let's play, there's two sound bites. Let's do them back to back of what he was saying that prompted some of this. Let's watch.
Shame. I wish I could do everything in these 30 years as a bishop, and each time it is always right. That's not the case.
And then he went on to say this.
Increasingly, it's clear that he is the object of considerable animosity.
So that's what he said after the walkout and after you turned around. How did that part of it go over with you?
You know, I found that there's kind of a political deafness about this whole crisis. I think the church hierarchy is unable to manage this. There's too much opaque inquiry. There's too much conflict about what is complicity and what is not. There's no transparency about what's going on. And as a Catholic, I would really much rather hear about what's wrong with the church from the church than from the Pennsylvania grand jury.
I hear what you're saying. And one of the things, there's a dossier, according to Bishop Vigano, that is this thick on the McCarrick investigation. They could start by making that public, by releasing that so that everyone can see the actions that were or were not taken by the bishops who were involved in it, who knew what and when, in order to make their decision. Also, Pope Francis was tweeting, today actually, he spoke about the importance of silence and prayer, which is also getting attention. And we know that on the plane on the way back from Ireland, he said, I will not say one word on this. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I can't speak one way or another on the Cardinal Vignano's accusation and letters because I think we don't know. We don't know from either side. But I think the church hierarchy as a whole is in great need of transparency. And there are other institutions which have had problems with this, but it is very, very hard to adjudicate yourselves. And that is what they are asking us to allow them to do. And I just am not okay with that anymore.
Yeah. What will you do? Will you remain Catholic?
I will absolutely remain Catholic. I have been a Catholic for my entire life. As I said, I protested as a child. I'm in my 60s. I'm protesting now. But it does not challenge my faith. My faith is absolutely strong, and I am a Catholic. I am in that church on purpose, which is why I wanted the protest to be in my church.
Mary, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good to hear from you today.
Thank you.
Powerful and important. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.